Hello, fellow producers. Today I ain't gonna bore you with a lot of story of introduction. So anyway, let's get right into it. Beginner producers, this is guide number one. Guide number one into FL Studio 20. Key number one is to notice your layout, understand your DAW, understand your software, understand what you're doing. Literally what you're doing with your software. Alright. So when you open by default, without the demo music on, this is what you get actually. So let's just close these two windows and be left with this layout. All right, so let's start by understanding what is this. All right, so this file, so this is where you open your project, save as your project, export your project after you are done making it. You can see I have some projects, you have some templates, yeah, so leave that. These edit, undo, redo, add. This is where you add your plugins, patterns. This is where you arrange your music. You can or you can use it, so technically you have a choice not to use it. This is where you view all of these things. Okay, you have piano roll, playlist, mixer track. I'll show you everything. So this view, this and this are one and the same. All right, you can see where I'm placing my mouse all around. This view and this are one and the same, so I would prefer this. All right, so there is options. This is where you set up your MIDI equipment. All right, I have 3 digital keyboard. This is a generic controller. So this is where options. This is where you set up your audio systems, latency and stuff to adjust. You have your patterns here. This is the master volume. All right, then this is the hint panel. Sorry, it should be the first thing, the hint panel. So whenever I hover my mouse, my cursor, it shows. All right, so we have all right, pattern, song. All right, start, stop, record button, tempo button, metronome. All right, wait for input to start playing. Then we have countdown, we have blend recording or overdub, we have loop recording, we have typing keyboard, we have scroll for markers. Anyway, we have step editing mode, we have okay. All this you don't have to put them in our mind. The very things you need to understand is this. Okay, you right click, always right click, so it's always in bus, but I like it in minutes, second and centiseconds. This pattern, this is one of the very useful things you'll have to understand when you're making music. All right, so this, I told you, this view and this are the same. All right, so let's click. This is your arrangement track. You can enlarge that one like that. This is your arrangement track. This is where you arrange your beats. All right, so this is the piano roll. This is where you technically make your beats. Okay, or you can write notes or do whatever with your mouse. This is the step sequencer, aka yeah, the drum maker. This is like a drum machine or something like that. Yeah, this is where you drag and drop your drum instruments, and this is the step sequencer. It has by default 4 808s, and trust me, they are damn good. So for beginning, this is what you need. This is the mixer. Technically that's how it looks like, but I love it, trust me. This, we have the slots, we have the master volume, we have this, and we have the slots for effects here. All right, then you have the input for the microphones. That's it. Of the browser, you can hide, or is the browser, or this and this at the far left edge, and this are one and the same. All right, or the same to this and the same to the plugin picker. You don't need to use these three a lot. This and this and this you don't really need it. But if you like your music in the right tempo, this is a tempo tapper. You can just tap it using your MIDI controller, or with your mouse, or with your computer keyboard, doesn't matter. That is a very useful object I've come to find in this. We have the undo button, we have the CPU. It shows the CPU. This is the output where you see peak meter. All right, then we have the undo, we have the audio editor, microphone, save, then we have render, and then we have the project info, then we have the launch content library or download. This is where you see. So that's our software, but basically you wanna always have this view. All right, this is the best